In this video, we are going to design the remaining part of our home screen. So we have this popular plant section that's remaining, and then we actually have this description for the same plant when you tap on it. So we actually need a model just like the category, but we need the details from this page as well, like the description, type, size, level, etc. So let us start by adding the model for the plant. And we actually need few more files for plant type enum, and then we need the plant size, and then we need an enum for the plant level. So this is going to be enum. You need to conform to string, and I think it's the plantation level, so I guess it can be easy and difficult. And then we need this enum for plant size, so I think it will be small, medium, and large. Okay, so and plant type, so for plant type we need this enum. It should be outdoor and indoor. So let's just have a raw value for it, and then we need to switch on self. For outdoor you will just return outdoor plant. For indoor we will return indoor plant. So for the plant we need a struct, conform it to identifiable, then we need the name for the plant, we need the price, we need description, we need the image, and for image we need SwiftUI here, we need type, we need size, we need level, and we actually have a banner image on the detail page, and then we have a boolean whether or not show on home screen. I will explain this property later, but for now let's just have it here. So in the plant service we need a function that can return the plants. So it will be just plant, array of plant in it. So let's put them on a new line so it's more easy to read. Plant name we have round cactus, price is $21.9, description can be empty for now. This is outdoor, or sorry, this is the plant icon, so we have to use the plant one. Type is the outdoor, size is maybe medium, level is maybe easy, and we have plant banner for the banner icon. So we can just copy this for second item, so we can maybe name it as you can name it anything, maybe like second plant, price maybe 15.6, and it will be plant 2. This should be the indoor plant. Let's just have the size as large and maybe level as difficult. So we have our plants, so now we can design the view for it. So we need a SwiftUI file. Let's name it as popular plant view. So we need first of all plant in here and provide plant from the plant service to the preview. Okay, so for the plant we actually need to have the Z stack because we have this image and then we have these two boxes, so it has to be a Z stack. And then we already have the image, so we can use plant.image and then can just resize it and then scale to fit it, or I think it should be fill because we are going to provide it the width and height. So what we want for the width is we actually want 60% of the width of the screen for each of these plants. So like UI screen, or maybe we can have an extension for this from the view and we can type something like screen width UI screen dot main dot bounds dot width. Let's see if this works. So we can now have just screen width and we can multiply it by 65%. That's what we need of the screen width, and same we can use with the screen height. So for the height we will try to use, I think, 40% of the screen, and then we can have the shape for it. It should be a rounded rectangle with a corner radius of 20, and then we need to have this H tag at the bottom, and it's further going to have the V stack and then the image of heart icon. In the V stack we have text, so plant dot name and then with, I think, bold paragraph format looks good for it. And then we need to have the price, and we need to set their alignment to the leading, and then for the alignment of hashtag it should be at the top so that the heart icon is at the top of the view. And then we need to have some space in here as well. We need to add the padding here, and then the background, and background should be rounded rectangle, corner radius 20, and we need to fill it with the white color and opacity of 0.8. And before the background we need to provide the frame max width of infinity and alignment as leading. Okay, then we need to actually provide the same frame for this Z stack, otherwise this H tag is going to take the whole screen and we only want the 60% of it. So let's just give the frame to this as well. And after the frame we can have a padding of 5 so that each of these chords have a distance from each other. And then we have this another okay, for this one we need to have the bottom alignment for this H tag, but we cannot have two alignment in the same Z stack, I think, so we need to have another Z stack for the top the top box for this box. So let's have another Z stack in here. And now we can have the H stack. First we have a circle, we have a frame width of 7, height of 7, and then we need to fill this, or fill it before the frame, so we need to fill it with color. So now we have actually need to check the condition whether the plant type is equals to the outer, then we need the green color for fill. Okay, I think it should be question mark here. If it's not, then we need to use the orange color, and then we need to have a text. So plant dot type dot raw value, and we need to have the paragraph format, and need to provide the foreground color. I think we don't need the foreground color. So that's it for this, I think, for this card. So yeah, let's see how this looks in the home view. So we can copy this tag, or actually we need to have the text first. So plant, I think it's popular plant first of all, with heading format, and then we need to have scroll view, horizontal scroll view with show indicator as false. Then we need to have the edge tag, and then we need for each. But before for each, we need to actually add this into our view model. So publish our plants from the plants service. So now we can use it here, vm.plants, and then we can have the popular, sorry, not this, the popular plant view, provide the plant. So let's see how this looks. Okay, so we need, I think, padding and a background. We didn't actually add the background for this one, so let's have a padding of 5 and a background, same background that we provided to the box at the bottom. Fill it with dot white color and with the opacity of 0.8. And let's have a padding here. Okay, I think we may need to have a padding after this guy. Yeah, so now it looks good, and we need the padding for this guy as well. So this padding is for the background for the content, and this is after the background for the whole element. And let's just have simple padding, so I guess should look good. Yeah, looks fine. We can have 10 in here maybe, and maybe 10 in here. And for the price, maybe we can use more bold format. Okay, this is very bold, so maybe with Okay, now it looks good. You can actually maybe change the fonts and the bold status as you want. So that's it for this video.